This is one of the twin peaks of Mount Victoria. I'm on the summit, 1,700 metres up. On this adventure in wild Philippines, I'm exploring the stunning island of Palawan. It's the 5th largest in the archipelago. It's known as the last frontier because it retains over 50% of its original forest cover. It's home to some extraordinary animals and plants. I'll swim with vast shoals of Scad and meet their predators, giant Trevally. I'll visit an island of Palawan cockatoos.
A very precious parrot.
Explore a spectacular underground river and find meat-eating plants.
It's called the rat-eating pitcher plant.
I'll dive on one of the world's greatest coral reefs to meet mantas and whale sharks. For my first adventure, I travel to the northeast of Palawan to visit El Nido, the gateway to a scatter of some 45 idyllic islands with sandy beaches and limestone cliffs. The government permits resorts on some of the islands, but only if they commit to preserving the habitat and animals living here. This is Miniloc Resort. You don't have to go far for exciting marine life. In the bay right in front of the resort, I find Nemo.
There's around 28 species of anemone fish in the world. This is the false cloud anemone fish, the kind Nemo was based on. In an anemone, there's a breeding pair of adult fish and 2 to 4 smaller ones. The egg-laying female is the largest and most dominant. Remarkably, if she dies, her mate will change his sex and take her place. One of the others will become the new male.
Miniloc Resort has taken some giants under its wing.
Giant clams were moved here to protect them from poachers. Water goes in and out of their siphons. The current is used for absorbing oxygen, getting rid of waste, and reproduction. These mollusks have a special relationship with algae that live within their fleshy mantle. The algae use sunlight to produce sugars which they release into the clam's bloodstream.
There's lionfish ahead. Their bright colours and flamboyant fins are to warn predators they have 19 venomous spines. It's thought they got their name because they look like the head of a lion with its mane. What a fabulous first day. Tomorrow, I'll meet Miniloc Bay's top predators. Every morning, there's a feeding frenzy here. I'm going to be right in the middle of it. The bay in front of Miniloc Island Resort is famous for some super speedy streamline predators. I'm going to join them for breakfast. Giant Trevally, hunters up to 1.7 metres long, wait expectantly for chunks of fish and squid.
This is thrilling. The Trevally are surging in at 60 kilometres an hour. The predators are only fed a small amount and still need to find natural prey.
There's plenty of that in the bay, and I'm soon amongst an immense shoal of Oxeye Scad. They gather together in their thousands during the day, but break up to hunt planktonic creatures at night.
There's something disturbing the Scad. There's a giant Trevally making a move. There's more than one. The predators test the Scad, so they scatter. These mock charges are probably to weed out the weak or sick, which the Trevally will kill with a violent body slam.
After that thrilling encounter, I'm on my way to a coral reef fringing one of the nearby islands. Like many Philippine reefs, it's home to a reptile that's critically endangered. The reef was nearly destroyed by fishing with dynamite and poison. But that's banned here now, and the corals and fish are almost back to their best. There's thousands of species here, including a brilliant blubber jellyfish. These are feather stars, a favourite food of the reptile I'm here to see. It's a hawksbill turtle. Gliding alongside a turtle is one of the best feelings in the world. Although you mustn't forget to look where you're going. I swam into a soft barrel sponge. By eating feather stars and sponges, hawksbills stop the corals being smothered by other organisms and maintain the health of the reef. Killed for their beautiful shells, over the last 100 years, the global population of hawksbills has dropped by 80%. Thankfully, in the Philippines, they're now protected. Around Miniloc Resort, there are sandy beaches where females lay their eggs. There's up to 130 in a clutch. The babies in one of the nests have just hatched, and they're being given a helping hand. I'm going to join the Miniloc environmental team, led by Jamie Ann DeCarves. When did they hatch?
Just this morning.
Can I see them?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. The enclosure keeps out egg thieves like monitor lizards. But now the babies have hatched, they want out. I help the team make a smooth route to the sea. Footprints are obstacles for baby turtles, so this trench will help them.
All right, we're finished.
Great, we can let them go now.
Can't wait to see them run to the sea.
It's vital the hatchlings make their own way and are not carried to the sea. Somehow scrambling over the sand helps the hatchlings imprint on their nesting beach so they know where to return to mate and lay eggs.
This is always a treat, seeing turtle hatchlings take their first swim.
They'll spend 3 or 4 years in the open ocean, then when they're about 25 centimetres long, they'll move onto reefs. I really enjoyed the hawksbill turtles, breakfast with giant Trevally, and finding Nemo at Miniloc Resort. But now I'm off to the capital of Palawan, Puerto Princesa. Even in the city, there's glorious creatures just a trike ride away. This is a great way to zip through the traffic. My half-hour ride through the city cost 100 pesos, just $2.
Thank you.
This oasis is the Butterfly Eco Garden. These flamboyant insects are always a treat.
The butterfly gardens at Puerto Princesa are a great place to catch up with some of the very special butterflies on Palawan. This is really spectacular, found nowhere else in the world. A Palawan swallowtail. This is a male with velvety black wings. There's a female over there, they're much whiter. This close, I can see the swallowtail feeding. He's unfurling his proboscis, his tongue, poking in the flowers for nectar.
There's plenty of food plants for the butterflies to lay eggs on. There's always caterpillars around.
So there's butterflies on the wing at all times of year. This spiky giant will transform into a very special butterfly.
It will metamorphose into a gorgeous creature.
Only found here on the island of Palawan. It's called the yellow birdwing.
A giant with a wingspan of 12.5 centimetres.
This is a female. The males are a little smaller and more brightly coloured.
These Palawan specials are a delight. Tomorrow I'll visit one of the new 7 natural wonders of the world. The boats in this bay ferry visitors to the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park. I'm on the first trip of the day as I hope to meet an old friend. He's an early riser. His home has cliff views and golden beaches. The national park was designated one of the new 7 natural wonders because of stunning limestone formations and a record-breaking subterranean river. I'll explore that after my reunion with an early bird.
Here's an old friend, a Palawan peacock pheasant. He doesn't look his age, but he really is old. He's been delighting visitors in the national park for the last 18 years. Sadly, he's never found a mate. If he did, he'd call to the hen, drop food in front of the female. If she accepts the gift, then he'd go into full display, fanning out his tail and showing off those extraordinary eye spots. Look how close he's coming. He's so unconcerned by me, he's digging in the leaves for seeds or small insects. I hope that one day he will find a mate.
My friend the peacock pheasant shares the rainforest with giant predatory reptiles. You don't have to walk too far to find one.
Here's another creature that's easy to see at the Underground River National Park. This one has just woken up. It's early in the morning. A Palawan monitor, only found on this island. The monitors here are quite used to people. They allow a close approach. These giant lizards can grow to nearly 2 meters. They'll feed on virtually anything from birds to turtle eggs. See how he's investigating this leaf with his tongue.
Monitors have a sense of smell as acute as a bloodhound.
He's on the move. Beautiful. Away he goes, on the prowl, tongue constantly flickering as he searches for food.
I leave the monitor lizard to join a boat at the entrance of the subterranean river. This geological splendour is home for ornithological wonders. Birds that can find their way in pitch darkness. Palawan and Germain's swiftlets.
This is wondrous. There's swiftlets all around us.
The birds are heading out from their nests deep inside the cave to hunt for insects.
This incredible clicking sound. They use those clicks to find their way around in the darkness. They have a simple form of sonar.
The swiftlets navigate by listening for the echoes of their trills and clicks bouncing off obstacles. Germain's swiftlets make nests of saliva, which bird nest soup is made from. But taking their nests from here is illegal.
The underground river is truly extraordinary. It goes 8.4 kilometres into the mountain. It's the longest navigable underground river in the world.
Filipinos are proud of their country's natural wonder. The limestone formations are astonishing. They're made by rainwater containing dissolved limestone dripping into the caves over eons. This formation, the Giant Candle, is over 3 stories high.
There's a smaller, more delicate one over there they call the Virgin Mary.
I'm scanning the formations carefully because predators can hide in them.
There's a snake here, just saw the scales gleaming. Let's see if I can get it. Go. There we are. We got it. This
Is a Palawan rat snake.
Oh dear, give me a little bite here, but they're non-venomous. Lovely markings. They make a good living inside here, feeding on swiftlets and bats. Lovely to see a snake in the underground river. Oh, he bit my shirt there. Let's let him go. Back to your resting spot.
What a brilliant boat ride. Soon I'll be wading in an overground river that's close by. I meet up with researchers from the Katala Foundation, Dexter Alvarado and Ernie Socrates. They study rare reptiles that live in this river.
So this is how you trap them, Dexter?
Yes, this is the traps.
And you put some bait inside?
Yes.
Oh, nothing there.
Oh, no problem.
It's a deep bit. Okay.
Oh, careful.
There we go, try.
They set their traps at 100-metre intervals.
Nothing again.
The endangered turtle here is difficult to see without traps because they prefer really murky water and never come out to bask in the sun.
Hey! Wow!
A Palawan forest turtle. Its local name is the bakoko.
Let's get him out. Oh, that is beautiful.
It's amazing.
What a lovely head.
Dexter and Ernie collect the turtle's vital statistics.
264. Body weight 202.
Have you caught this one before?
Yes, because they have a nuts.
Oh, you can identify them because of the arrangement of notches.
Yeah. It's here.
They first met this turtle because it was involved in an international incident.
These charismatic turtles are critically endangered. 2 years ago, nearly half of the world's population was about to be smuggled out of the country to be eaten in China.
On that fateful day, the authorities raided a warehouse and seized 3,800 Palawan forest turtles. The Katala Foundation quickly assembled an international team to help with the crisis. Paul Gibbons and a group from the Turtle Conservancy flew in from the US. Vets volunteered to treat sick turtles. The rescue effort was coordinated by Sabine's shop. Shell infections were treated and an enclosure was prepared for the emergency. After convalescing, 3,357 of the turtles were relocated back into the wild, including the one I met in the river. 49 couldn't be released. They were taken to the Katala Foundation HQ in Nara. Sabine and her team keep them in a special facility designed to provide for their every need. The turtles loathe direct sunlight, so palm frond screens keep the lighting subdued. It's hoped the turtles will mate here. They've never been bred in captivity. Sabine is charmed by them.
Even after so many years, I'm still fascinated by the coloration. It's very cute. Look at this.
The growth rate of juveniles is checked.
Let's see if it has been growing.
This data will help if the turtles do breed in captivity.
That is almost 4 millimeter in growth.
This work is vital because if there's a disaster in the wild, a captive population will provide a safety net for Palawan forest turtles.
Sabine and her team are doing everything they can to safeguard a future for the Palawan forest turtle. With their dedication, I'm sure they'll succeed.
As well as preserving these pretty turtles, the Katala Foundation help rear parrots that give their name to the foundation and even to my room here in the Crystal Paradise Resort. It's a perfect morning to meet these famous birds. Katala nests just off the coast from Nara. I'm with researchers Anna Ogulu and Joshua Nunoz. We're heading half a kilometre out to Raza Island. Fringed by mangroves, Raza is a flat platform of coral. It was made a reserve in 2006.
This is where we get off.
We're met by rangers stationed here to protect the parrots. Most of them are from the Tagbanua community.
Hello, Nigel. Nice to see you. Hello. Hi. Nigel.
Okay.
They've been monitoring a Katala nest. Today's the day the chicks will be checked.
The cockatoos live in a beautiful forest, Anna.
Yeah.
This basket is a vital piece of equipment.
This is the nesting tree.
That's imposing. And the rangers climb all the way up there.
The Katala nest is 30 metres up.
Nonoi is climbing so quickly. Nearly there, right near the nest hole. The parents are making a tremendous racket. They don't know he's a protector, not a predator.
In the past, these men would have poached the baby parrots for the pet trade. Now they're helping to save them.
The first chick, and I think he's going to bring out another. Yeah. And another. There's 3 chicks, I think.
Wow.
Katala are also known as Philippine cockatoos.
Here they come. I can't wait to see them close up. Oh, look at them. They are adorable.
The babies will be checked, weighed and ringed as quickly as possible.
It's 345.
Is that a good weight?
Yes.
So these are really healthy chicks.
Yeah.
A bouncing baby.
Raised his crest there. They certainly relax very quickly, don't they? And you make these measurements on every baby hatched here?
Yes.
The next chick is less advanced, but still in good shape.
41.
Anna, how old are the chicks?
This is 1 month old.
The parents feed their chicks by regurgitating a mush of seeds and fruit. Chick number 3 soon calms down on Anna's lap.
All of the baby cockatoos get rings.
Yes.
The ring has a number, so the cockatoos can be identified.
Anna, can I put this last one back into the basket?
Yes.
Got him. This is such a privilege. A very precious parrot. In you go. There we go. Great job, guys. Vital statistics, all chicks ringed, and you've done that in under half an hour.
Yeah.
And soon they'll be back up in the nest. Well done. It was great to see you at work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you also.
Raza Island is a great place to nest, but there's little food here, so the cockatoos must fly to the mainland for that. Koala are a welcome sight in villages nowadays. These beautiful birds are also called red-vented cockatoos.
They're busy feeding on a moringa tree that has long pods, which these cockatoos love breaking open with their beaks and their feet. Once they've broken the pods apart, they eat the black seeds inside. The Koala Foundation makes sure these trees are protected. These cockatoos used to be found on many of the islands in the Philippine archipelago. Then they became rarer and rarer. They could have been lost from here if it wasn't for great conservation efforts. Now, there's over 1,000 of them.
I must fly too. I'm going to hike up Palawan's second highest mountain, Mount Victoria. The twin peaks, each over 1,700 metres high, are often shrouded in cloud. I've come to Mount Victoria to join a group in search of special plants and animals.
This is a thrill. The expedition to Mount Victoria begins.
The hike to base camp will take 9 or 10 hours. We've a long climb with many rivers to cross on the way.
Spectacular. This is the first of 14 river crossings that we're going to do today.
I'm with naturalists William Cabanilla and Jason Cervancia. They're both experts on the flora and fauna here. The team of porters are all experienced mountain men. On this ascent, we have no choice but to travel along river courses because there are no other trails or tracks up to the summit. I hope it doesn't rain. These rivers are prone to flash flooding. Attempts to reach the peak have resulted in a number of deaths. I'm glad I'm with an experienced team and thrilled that we're on a mountain range that hasn't been completely explored.
River crossing number 14. Now we're going into the forest.
The difficult route up is why Mount Victoria is so unspoilt. Few hunters or loggers make the ascent. Creatures of undisturbed forest still remain on the mountain.
Oh, Nigel, frog here. Ah, let's have a look. Thanks, William. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is a really special frog. It is only found here on the island of Palawan. It's called the Palawan horned frog. Just blinked then. Very fussy about the rainforest it lives in. You only find these frogs in pristine forest. He's got such a lovely face. Let's let you go now. Beautiful.
Our campsite, close to a stream, is a 2-hour scramble from Mount Victoria's twin peaks.
We just made it to the campsite before dark. That horned frog was spectacular, but there's real botanical treasures up at the summit. We're going to try to see them in the morning.
I turn in with Palawan horned frogs calling all around my tent. It's a glorious morning when we set off skywards. Jason and William are keen to show me a meat-eating shrub that caused a sensation when it was discovered only a few years ago. The carnivorous plants, there's only a couple of hundred of them, are restricted to Mount Victoria, from 1,600 metres right up to the summit. We're in the clouds before Jason finds one of the largest pitcher plants on Earth.
Oh yeah, well done, Jason. This pitcher plant is a real botanical treasure. It's one of the largest pitchers on the planet.
They can be 30 centimetres long and can contain up to 2 litres of fluid.
It was discovered in 2007 and called the rat-eating pitcher plant because a mammal was found inside one of the pitchers.
The decomposing body was in fact a tree shrew. That's still a pretty impressive catch.
Small mammals aren't a normal prey, of course. They usually feed on insects. Inside this one, there's a fly. This soil is poor, so they get extra nutrients from insects that land on the rim of the pitcher, then fall inside and are digested.
Remarkably, some mosquito larvae grow up in the pitcher plant fluid. The rat-eating pitcher plant has another claim to fame.
The scientific name of this pitcher plant is Nepenthes attenboroughi. It's named after the TV naturalist, my hero when I was growing up. This expedition to Mount Victoria has really delivered that charming horned frog, awe-inspiring scenery, and now this amazing pitcher plant. I'm heading down the mountain now to visit one of the greatest dive sites on Earth.
Tubbataha is a marine park and World Heritage Site in Palawan waters. It covers 97,000 hectares. I join a boatload of experienced divers.
I am really stoked about this Tubbataha Reef. It's a holy grail for anyone who loves underwater life. To explore the area, I joined the Pulau Sport and other divers. The owner, David Choi, and his wife Eileen know this area like the back of their hand. They're going to show us their favourite dive sites.
David has been leading expeditions to Tubbataha for 34 years. On my first dive, I'm stunned by the sheer abundance and diversity of life. There's some 360 species of coral and around 600 kinds of fish here. This is brilliant, gliding along the reef edge with clouds of pyramid butterfly fish. This is a great place for sharks too. There's a high density of white tips.
Sharks in every direction. They're easygoing as long as you don't invade their personal space. Tubbataha has one of the highest densities of white-tip reef sharks in the world.
Tubbataha is renowned for stupendous shoals of fish. These are big-eyed Trevally.
This is unbelievable. There can be over 1,500 Trevally in a single school. They eat fish, shrimp, squid and mollusks. At dusk, the shoal will break up into smaller groups to go hunting.
We do 3 dives a day. Every one is a delight. On this occasion, Martin Lackdow is my dive buddy. We look out for each other and share sightings. I know Martin wants to see a turtle, and I'm happy to oblige. It's a handsome hawksbill snacking on sponges. Hawksbills used to be killed for the richly patterned scutes that cover their shells. Known as tortoiseshell, they were made into hair clasps and combs.
Thanks to a complete ban on the trade in tortoiseshell, hawksbill populations are on the way up.
Tubbataha has 2 circular coral reefs, the North and South atolls. The ranger station is on the North Atoll.
The end of an awe-inspiring first day. I can see why Tubbataha Reef Natural Park is such a national treasure here in the Philippines. It's even on the largest denomination note, the 1,000 peso.
It's protected by the dedicated team that live here.
This is the ranger station. It's manned 365 days a year. Woe betide any illegal fishermen or shark poachers that come here. The rangers will be right on them. Tomorrow, I really hope we can see some of the bigger creatures that make Tubbataha so special.
To search for those giants, we leave the ranger station and head for the South Atoll, where we'll dive tomorrow. We roll in and head along the Delsan Wall. David and Eileen lead us past spectacular sea fans, a kind of soft coral. Sea fans can grow over 2 meters in height. There's shapes out in the blue, a school of metre-long blackfin barracuda. Alongside them, there's a whale shark.
Can I catch up with it?
Adult whale sharks average between 10 to 12 metres. Eileen is waiting for an animal the length of a bus. The shark is 20 metres down. I descend quickly and come right alongside.
The black patches on its skin are clusters of copepods, shrimp-like creatures that don't seem to harm the sharks. Some whale sharks return here year after year. They can live to be 100. Wow! Our first ocean giant.
To be absolutely sure we get rid of any nitrogen absorbed during the dive, we'll take a 3-minute safety stop. I watch a neat trick from Jess, the dive master. Jess is conjuring up vortex rings. We've travelled to the northern tip of the South Atoll to a dive site called Black Rock. There's other ocean giants here. If they're around, they'll come in from the deep water. So we tuck in at the edge of the reef.
There's a cleaning station here. It's where cleaner fish pick off parasites and dead skin. Reef mantas glide in for their services. There's one now. There's another. Magnificent. Reef mantas have a wingspan of up to 5 meters. One of them has remora fish hitching a free ride. Right over my head. They are amazing. Wow! Between the feeding areas and cleaning stations, reef mantas sometimes fly underwater for 70 kilometers in a day.
I've loved my time at Tubbataha. Moving currents keep the waters crystal clear and cool them so there's minimal coral bleaching. It's one of the world's most important reef systems. Next time, I visit the Chocolate Hills and a record-breaking colony of bats.
This is awe-inspiring.
I meet Philippine sailfins and join a gathering of giants. I come eye to eye with a sensational shark and meet a majestic eagle that can eat monkeys.